Hello guys, video 2 of today. Welcome to another episode of Clues, Cues and Reviews, and today we're looking at Black Clover 101. Again, to re-emphasize the point, today we've had One Piece, we've got Black Clover and we've got My Hero Academia. Tomorrow we will have Dr. Stone Chapter 2, Hungry Marie Chapter 3, and Chapter 3 of, hopefully, of U19 and the finishing chapters for 2 and 3 of Demon King Borough. Hopefully I'll eventually catch up on Blue Exorcist as well at some point. Anyway, a lot of things happen in this chapter. I want to give you my overall before getting into it, because this arc has pretty much come to an end. Then to next week's chapter it will be a new arc. So this arc has been okay. It had some dragging points, but I think the last few chapters and the load of information that we've got in the last few chapters has actually redeemed this chapter arc for me. It dragged, but it's kind of made its way back, and hopefully it's going to set up brilliant things. Anyway, let's talk about this chapter. So the chapter starts off with there's like a little bit of a conversation and a thought process, and it was like a nice little flashback for Vanessa and the Queen. And the one thing that really came to mind was the idea of perfect imperfections, because they're not finished products before, they're not polished gems. They're able to grow, develop, and have potential. But the phrase perfect imperfections kept coming to my mind, and I kept thinking of John Legend for some reason, because it is in one of his songs, and I think, is the manga kata tell us something here? Is this like a love story really? But anyway, that was interesting. Now, there were so many other things to this that I really want to go over, but I'm probably not going to have enough time. I'm probably going to forget, but I must start mentioning a few things. Let's talk about everything. There's so much in this chapter. So let's start. There's a part where the bird that's always with Asta speaks to the Queen. Chirp, 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 chirp. And he's like, you? Now this got me thinking. You know how each person that has one of the 4 elementals has like a type of animal? The salamander, the sylph, and there'll probably be the golem or something, or something else for water. The dolphin, I don't know, whatever it might be. Anyway, what if this bird is the anti-magic bird type of elemental? I know they're anti-magic birds because they tap on people without any magic, but what if this one's special? And what if this is the one that's like the elemental for anti-magic? Maybe. Just wanted to throw that out there. It's just the way that she reacted. There's something about this bird, and we're gonna find out. I know he's like kind of a one of those creature type of pets, you could say. He's kind of a mascot, but that's interesting. Anyway, the backstory part was like, wow. I was waiting for this, because this part for me was important. She's been around for a long time. The Witch Queen knows some things, and we got told loads. Okay, let's start off the important thing. Remember all the time, the Midnight Eye, the Dark Eye, the Third Eye, Midnight Sun, whatever they're bloody called, because the translation keep changing it. They talked about a clan, and you know how Lich, whatever you want to call him, was pissed off at Asta. We find out why now. Basically, the people that were loved by Mana were the elves, right? These people are the descendants of the elves. I'm assuming maybe not for now. It's probably going to be Licht, Veto, and Laya. They'll be the 3. Now, with that being the case, the Third Eye, the demon, are like forbidden spells, forbidden magic, and the 2 swords, this is how it's described, remnants of something he used to wield. So they were the elder elves' swords. Why was Asta chosen? We need to find out. But that's why it pissed him off. That's why it was so important to him, because that's kind of like saying, yeah, your great ancestor, yeah, he had this very important thing, and we've taken it from him, and we've given to Charlie that doesn't even know shit from this over here, and basically he's using them like he owns them. How do you feel? That would piss somebody off. So it makes sense how he was so pissed off that he had those swords. With that being said though, to control the magic stone, you need to have mastered it. And the masters of that who got made the most out of it were the elves. Does this mean that these will be used by an elf, or will these be used to reincarnate the elves. Maybe that tablet is kind of like a grimoire of resurrection. Maybe it's a necromancy spell that they're looking to do with these magic stones. And maybe the elves are the ones that are going to come back. Maybe Asda is also a descendant from that clan. Why? Because that's why I'm thinking Yuno is a descendant of one of the earlier heroes from the humans. And that's where there's that conflict and betrayal and blah 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 blah. So the enemies were brought together as friends to change history from repeating itself. Anyway, that's something else. Wow. Now that that's out of the way, this chapter felt conveniently wrapped up. It was kind of like, yeah, we had all these different things everywhere, every little bits and pieces and nooks and crannies and strings and loopholes and holes in the plot story. Let's put them all together. That's what this chapter felt. It was so much information. So we found out that the queen was cool. You can go, you can leave, but just come back and visit. We found out that she's given blood to Mars. Mars is going to use that blood to control the king so he can make Diamond Kingdom a better place, and Fanar's going to return as and when it becomes better. So that's like a lovey-dovey thing. They were given the magic stone, the Black Bulls I mean. We find out about the elves, the dynasty and what it means to the third eye. We also find out about what the swords mean and possibly being part of something. So being remnants, it's like a piece. It's not everything. It's just a piece of the puzzle which will get, I am assuming, more and more filled. The puzzle will start getting solved and unraveling itself. And it is essentially the thing that for me is the more we delve into it, the more will be revealed and the more things will start making sense. That's pretty much what this means. Is it a rebirth? Is it a spell that is going to be asleep for so long and it's come out in Asta? Why was the demon inside Asta? What is all that about? Is it a sacrifice? Is it a vessel? Is he Naruto? You know, that kind of thing. We will all find out very soon. But here's what I liked about it. Now you probably think, oh, why you must have liked all of that. When the anime comes out, which it is coming out very soon, it's probably not going to do this part of the story. They're probably going to do it seasonal and so many episodes. I haven't invested because I don't want to go into that and be disappointed that we're not going to get that many episodes. But that's not the point. The one thing I'm looking forward to is when Vanessa comes home in the anime, whenever it might come out, and she says, whilst talking to Yami, we're home. That was an important thing because that's her home. It's probably going to be like in a female voice going, Tadaima. It's going to be something like that. Probably didn't do it justice, but do you know what I mean? It's going to be an emotional scene because that's what she sees as her house. That's why she's always pissed there. She's making herself at home because she sees that as home. Her home away from home. So I just that for me stuck and I was like, yeah, Tadaima. Yeah. Brilliant. Loved it. So much information, a lot to digest. There's going to be many theories going to come out on the back of this, I can imagine. Just enjoy it. Speculate. Let me know in the comment section below. As always, I leave my links to everything. If you are on Twitter, don't forget to follow me. I will follow you back and we can always continue this conversation. Plus, if you have subscribed, turn that bell on so you'll get notifications every single time I upload. And maybe you might find a series that you haven't been watching that you can get involved in. Anyway, like, comment, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. See you next time. Peace.